What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video journaling episode. A lot of stuff since the last recording happened. First of all, breaking my fast at a friend's house. And his mom cooked it. Oh my god. He's from Tunisia, and the food was fire. Okay, I tried so many new things. Okay, first of all, I never. The thing is, okay, maybe I have to clarify this first. At home, I always, or not always, but I usually eat like roughly the same stuff, right? Because, especially if my mom is cooking, because then, I know she can cook this meal. I know it tastes good. I want to eat it. But when I'm with friends, I try out everything. That's basically what's up. So, yesterday, I tried an olive, purple one. Disgusting. Okay, anyone who likes olives, there's something wrong with you. But that's what's up. Then okay, that was the craziest. Usually when I break my fast, here, I just cook one meal. My friend told me the strat is to kind of drink water, then eat something it gives you energy, because the only thing I really have is a banana, so I eat that. And then he said a soup, but if you don't have a soup, doesn't matter, just eat whatever, just eat. And yeah, that's what I did. I basically always drank water, a banana, and then I made my food, a whole normal meal, right? But at his house, that was crazy. Okay, what was that even? There was something I already forgot. Oh yeah, we first started the day. I don't know the word in English. The damn, what is it called? Anyways, we started with this little thing that gave us energy, and it was, it was dipped in chocolate, and that was, first of all, a lot of sugar, because I usually don't eat. I rarely eat chocolates anymore. So it was a lot for me, but it is what it is. So that's what we started with. Then we ate this thing. That was so good. I don't even know what that was. I just remember it had an egg in it, but it was so good. Oh my god, best thing I ate there for sure. Then we ate some soup, like with a bit of beef in it. I don't even know what kind of soup that was, but it was also really good. But the second thing that we ate, that was the one with the egg. It was still, the things that was still kind of not kind of raw, but not really raw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, but it was the best thing I ate since I started fasting. That's what's up. Then after the soup, what did I eat? There were some small things. One of them was, it looked like a muffin, but it was completely made out of vegetables. Then there was also, what was there? There was some kind of bread, and there was some really spicy cream made on it. And on that cream there was also tiny pieces of an egg, tuna, and the olive. That's what I tried. Olive, disgusting. The whole thing, way too spicy for me. My friend also didn't eat it. That's crazy. I find that crazy. He only ate one because I was like, bro, if I'm eating, you can too. But he also hates olives. Crazy. Yeah. And for me the thing was a bit spicy. The soup was also a bit spicy, but it was easy peasy. And I don't eat spicy, so easy peasy. That thing was spicier though, and it honestly didn't taste good. I also told them, they were be honest about everything. The mom was like, my son said you eat everything, so yeah, just try and be honest. So I was. I said after everything, it was damn, it was so good. But then this one thing, it was meh. But it's okay. Like I'm so grateful that I was there. I was like, I've also brought them a box of chocolates that I wanted to eat for myself. I was like, nah, if they're cooking for me, if they're letting me eat there, I will give them this chocolate box that I wanted to eat. It's okay. I gave them that. They were also like, oh, you don't have to do it. I don't. His parents are really sweet, but anyways, we're gonna get into that later. But first, like the last thing we ate was some kind of like it was noodles with what are they called? Damn, I forget everything. But also something that I usually don't eat, especially not at home here. Plus chicken, plus chicken. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And also some kind of self-made, not cake because it didn't have as much sugar in it, and it was made from kind of like natural things like fruits and vegetables, but it was good too. Yeah, but his parents, yo, really, really nice people, honestly. My friend was before he was like, oh, it's gonna be kind of awkward because whenever someone comes over, they're like, you know, overly nice to the guests. Like they're like, oh, eat this, eat this, eat this, or drink, 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 come on. And they ask a lot of questions, but it was honestly. He also said it afterwards. Like this time, it was fine. It was very good. It was also like his family is, or at least his parents are small, and that's so funny. Like I came there, I remember that his mom was small, yes, but his dad was sitting at the table. Came in, I was like, hey, hey, I came to shake his hand, and he stood up, and I was like, oh, he's gonna continue standing up. No, it was like he was a whole head shorter than me, as his mom was, which was kind of funny. Yeah, but his dad is also really sweet. His mom was cooking from some time, and she was also more. I don't know. The dad. Basically, the conversation really was between me, my friend, and his dad, and that was funny. My friend also found out new things about his dad. Like, I came there, I was sitting in a t-shirt, and he was like, "Oh, you go to the gym?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I exercise. Yeah, that's great. I have a private trainer." He's like, "Oh, really? I was a trainer too once." I was like, "For the gym?" Yeah, 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 yeah. And then my friend was like, "What? You were a trainer, Dad?" That was also hilarious. That was so hilarious. And well, yeah, he kind of spoke about it. He used to be a trainer. They also used to own a a shop. What was it? A pizzeria, I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was that. And now I don't know what the dad does, but the mom drives buses. She's a bus driver. Crazy. For the same company where my mom works, but my mom doesn't drive buses. She, what is it called? She does the she does the cash flow. I forgot the I forget why am I forgetting so many words today? It's okay. It's okay. But yeah. So basically we mostly talked with it that I don't even know everything, like I don't remember much that we talked about, but I do remember it was also about it's so hilarious. His dad believes in aliens. I don't know if it was a joke, but I don't think it was because he knew way too much for it to be a joke. He was like, and my friend also like, yeah, like he's into aliens. He's like, there's six, or I think it was six different species, and then he described each species and their name and how they looked like, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And he's like, oh yeah, and in 2027, they're gonna they're gonna be here. I'm like, oh, what if there are already here? Kind of played into it, and he was like, no, no, that's correct. They are already among us, but they will only show themselves in 2027. I found that hilarious. Yeah, that was also very funny. Yeah, and then I don't know, we talked a bit. They were also like they were really surprised. I came there, I shook his hand, like his dad's hand, and it was first of all kind of awkward, but I was like, I just looked at him for a second, and I was like, yeah, my name's Nikita, because I didn't know what to say, and I didn't know what he knew, so I kind of forgot to introduce myself, right? But I still did it, and he's like, what? Nikita? Yeah, that's a good name. It's memorable, easy to remember. And then his father, that was so funny. He looked at me, such bright eyes. He was like, "You fast too?" I was like, "Yeah, just because of my friend." They're like, "What? Really? Because of our son?" They were. I could see how proud they were. Yeah. No, his family is sweet. They're really sweet. Yeah, and the meal was good. Usually they don't do as much as they did there, but it was really good. I honestly enjoyed all of the food. Also on the way to his home, because we were studying a bit before with another friend. Also, the libraries were closed. Like we went to one library, it was closed, and we were like, okay, maybe the library of universities have open, so let's go there. And then we went there, and it said like, oh, even this library is closed on you know this day, and the day was yesterday. So, so we studied outside. It was kind of cold. It's what it is, and we didn't really study a lot. We kind of it was kind of too cold for that because I didn't bring a jacket. I thought we were staying indoors, whatever. Yeah, on the way there, his dad was already like, "Yo, your mom, she cooked way too much." But honestly, in the end, it was good. It was so good, that food. I would like to eat that again. It was honestly really good. It's way better than like today again. I will. I don't know what I'll cook. Probably like some. That's gonna be fire actually. Chicken breast and something else with that, which is fire obviously, but like it's different. It was like a whole course. It was crazy, and it was I don't know, it was really good. Obviously a lot of work, so I'm really grateful. I also said like, yo, thank you so much, because damn, that was so good. And the family was chill and all. I don't know. That was one thing. And then today, icebathing type shit. It was like me and my friend went at 9 a.m. Another friend didn't come. He was like, oh, let's go in the afternoon or like even later. You know, probably because he wants to go in there and then break his fast soon. Because obviously it's exhausting. But that's also odd today. Like, I still went in the morning because like in the afternoon, actually pretty soon in like half an hour or so or an hour, I will start working for this project, the presentation that me and my friend had to do. That's why I went in the morning with one friend. He probably went, I don't know, but basically we went in there, stayed in there for like 6.5 minutes, and honestly, before my friend left, so around fourth minute or something, or third minute even, I randomly, like I was in there, everything was alright, and I got a huge burst of energy while I was in the water, and I was like, honestly, like I knew in my mind, if I take out my fingers from below my arms, because I usually like walk like this, right, with my arms, with my fingers below, so that they don't get cold, because that's a major problem, like the fingers and the feet. That's the most difficult thing, I guess, about ice bathing. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. But you know, if I could have, used my fingers, then I would have sent a huge wave of water into his face, because I randomly get such a huge burst of energy. And also, I was kicking him kind of under the water, but obviously it was slow motion because it was under the water. Also, huge burst of energy, like I said. The ice bath thing was really good. Even though I didn't set a new PR, but that doesn't matter anymore because it's not cold anymore and I already hit the 10-minute PR. So now I kind of just do it to do it, every time, even though I don't feel like it anymore. After that, we went for a walk because you remember, for those who watched, I don't even know what video it was like recently. I spoke about doing stuff for your childhood self, and we kind of talked about Pokemon because we used to play Pokemon like almost a decade ago, or for him like more like half a decade, or like I don't know 7 years maybe even, like 7 years for him, almost 10 for me, or 7 or 8, like 7 between 7 and 10 years ago, right? Where we used to play that, which is also crazy. 10 years ago, yo, 10 years ago. Next year, 10 years. I was 9 to 10 years old. That's crazy. So like 7 to 10 years ago when we played that, and he still had that application on his phone. So he was like, "Oh yeah, download it too." And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So we went on the walk, just did a bit of that, right? My phone was at 2% at the end of it, and the reason why we did it is because it also reminded us of it actually helped him a lot because he used to be a kid who stayed indoors the whole day, and me too because like during my gamer phase. And that game got us outdoors, Pokemon Go got us outdoors. So we kind of were like, oh yeah, why don't we, since we were not going into the cafe, why don't we go for a walk and just talk a bit, and just play that game for old time's sake, right? Even though we didn't know each other back then. So that's what we did. It was a really good walk, we walked like 7 or 8 kilometers probably. It was pretty good. Not 7 or 8, like more like 7. But that was fun, That was really fun. And then we parted. I always parted again, right? Everyone went their ways. Once it was like 12. So I went home. I was at home. Up to now, I did my habits. Like it's almost 3 p.m. right now, or after 3 p.m. I did my habits. I watched the series too, like an episode. And yeah. Also this morning, what I ate, like I wanted to do oatmeal again, but we had no milk. And I was like, damn, what do I do now? Because I'm not doing that with water, right? So I basically ate almost this whole package. Coconut chips. I ate almost the whole package, which obviously is not enough, right? Because oatmeal porridge, whatever you want to call it, I don't even know the difference. I forgot to ask the difference. Like that is kind of, you know, mm, more saturating. And these tiny chips, what the hell? They're not saturating at all, right? So at 8 a.m., I started being really hungry again. Really hungry. And I have to wait like 3 more hours to break my fast. Damn, that sucks. I'm really hungry. I'm really, really hungry. But tomorrow I can actually eat that again because my mom was like, "Oh, can you go to my car and get me like 2 packs of milk?" I'm like, "You have milk? What?" I came home yesterday, she was already asleep. That's why I couldn't ask her. But mm, this morning she was like, "Oh, can you get that for me?" And I'm like, "I could have eaten this morning." Yo. Yeah, that's what's up. And no, I mean, yeah. But the thing is, I just remember do I did have two thoughts that I asked ChatGPT yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. I don't even know. Yesterday, the day before yesterday. Anyways, on one of those days. And it's on my phone, but my phone is charging over there on my bed, and I'm not gonna get it. If I remember it tomorrow, I'll tell you tomorrow what the thoughts were. If not, then it is what it is. Remind me, maybe. That would be kind. But okay, that's it for this video. I have to work on some dumbass presentation. Okay, that's it for the video. We'll see you in the next one.